Summary of Learning for ED 913 by Ashley Mirsky. Point 1. Differentiated instruction, responsive or reactive. I learned that differentiated instruction can be both responsive and reactive. Teachers should plan differentiated lessons, but that will not eliminate the need for differentiation to occur in the moment. The more we plan differentiation, the better we will become at anticipating student challenges, but it is unlikely that we can plan for every challenge students might face. Start small and build on your previous work. Point 2. Planning pyramid. I've seen the planning pyramid before, but had not used it in my planning. It is difficult to incorporate everything we are shown in classes or professional development. What I learned this time around is that the planning pyramid can be particularly helpful when consulting with general education teachers to plan units. Identifying the priority standards and topics that all students will master. Point 3. Elements of differentiation. In regard to the 4 areas of classroom differentiation, many of the teachers I have worked with differentiate both learning environment and process as standard practice. I think teachers also differentiate in regard to readiness and interest, but may not incorporate learning profiles. However, I believe there is another element to differentiation, cultural responsiveness. Effectively using any of these elements of differentiation, including cultural responsiveness, begins with knowing your students. Point 4. Cognition and Piaget's concrete operational stage. The refresher on Piaget's stages of cognitive development and looking at the concrete operational stage of development was beneficial for me. My students fall in the concrete operational stage, so exploring these elements will help me when working with students. In addition, the discussion about other neurocognitive domains will be beneficial when reading cognitive reports and applying the information in my practice working with students. Point 5. Metalinguistics and vocab instruction. Finally, the discussion on vocabulary instruction and metalinguistics will impact my practice. Working in an urban elementary school, we have a focus on vocabulary, but much of the time it is primarily the introduction of new vocabulary and does not always incorporate practice and activities. Most of the practice and activities around vocabulary are used with academic vocabulary, but I think it's important to expand that to include more vocabulary. Because I like language and the study of words, I think metalinguistics is already a part of my instruction, but in the future I will make it planned and personal. Thanks for all your instruction, Dr. Fu, and all the learning that took place this this semester. I'm sorry I was laughing. There's a lot going on here while I'm trying to record this. My son was trying to let the dog out and not talk, and it was quite comical. So sorry about that.